Welcome back everyone to Roselore Seraphina at Final Fantasy XIV Online. This is episode 139 and we're about to talk to Calio. That looks like a fate just spawned. Why don't we go and do that very quickly? I know. Out into the cold we go. 6 or more levels above this fate. Join sync. I don't think it's just spawned. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. Let's see if we can help these guys in time. I don't know. I just realized I've got about 4 minutes to kill enough wolves. Oh, to Alright, I'm going to take this one to complete the fate. Doesn't look like my wood whaler buddies are doing any good there. Speaking of which, let's give them a helping hand. Alrighty, and we'll go for this one. Just pick the one I'm not working on, guys. What are you doing? Oh no, you did. At range? Now he's not. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to basically take on whichever one the wood whalers are on, like any good DPS would do, until we get attacked, and then we're going to do that. I know, looks like we lost one of our whalers. Let's try not to do that too often. Alrighty. I know, for some reason that wolf does not like me. That move when he is aiming at you. Nearly there. Don't go and pick on that one. I know, he's like all the worst of the tanks I've ever been with. How can I heal you when you're over there? Alright, we saved his life by finishing the fate. Thank goodness. Come on, Fluffster. He will regenerate. I'm just watching him regen now, that's fine. Now, where was I going? To find a story quest. Not a bad way to start the day. How is our challenge log looking? Oh, unhealthy. We've done all of our fates. We should be doing dungeons. Complete 5 dungeons. Complete 3 dungeons via duty roulette. We should do that. We should put our names down and run with it. Alright. Don't. I was about to wind gust him. The Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Carolotte has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Fransal is no heretic. He's a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served our house Helenart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. All right. Well, let's go find him and save his bacon. Is he up at Dragonhead? No, he's up. He's up here. Let's grab the bird. Dragonhead, I would have just used the thing to teleport into it. So, that's okay. Let's get going. Alright, he's just around the edge of this embankment by the look of it. But why is he up here? Oh, because he's in there. That's why. I know, it's an urgent message for Sir Francel. Francel? Yes, you look as though you've something to say, do you? Uh, is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? What? Roselore! I see Sir Carolel has not forgotten my mother's favourite flower. Pity it has not been seen in Coerthas since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. There was this rosary found in... That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbour even the slightest doubt, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It's only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me, what do you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Rochefort of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Very well. Camp Dragonhead, you say? I will take my budgie and teleport that way. I know, always the way in a system where there is the ability to accuse someone of heresy. Those who have little morals will do so. You see it in modern society all the time. It's just a hangover from the past. Good people, yeah, being taken out because they're doing too good a job or they're in the way. Lord Rochefort. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-trained adventurer. If you have come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I'm not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray tell me why you have come. It's Lord... Is there any justice? If there is any justice in this world, these charters will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? An airship. So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Coerthas before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to those events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carteneau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are offered every courtesy as a guest of House Fortemps. We have... I know, I'm going to go with that. It's probably not what I need, though. We'll see. I have worked out how to develop my tanking abilities, though. Alrighty. The Talk of Coerthas. Lord Rochefort has a proposal for how you might participate in his investigation. As you've doubtless realized by now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Fortemps included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady Nin of mine own house Fortemps, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travellers. There is also Crevelin of House Helenard, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to pass. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you're a friend of House Fortemps. Do not concern yourself with House Zemael. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. And while we're here, of course, Corential, dead is dead. How many ways can a man die well? Courtier wishes to speak to you of this and more. A word, adventurer. House Fortomps has just called a reward on the snow wolves that harass our supply trains. Those creatures are the most dangerous when young and starved, and this litter of four is both. I lost 2 good men to these wolves. Had they been knights, the hunting horns would have sounded ere their blood had rusted. I would see you avenge them, and the reward is a fair one. Bring back the hides, and we shall both gain what we seek. All right, wow. All of the missions, suddenly all alive. Let's speak with Yael. Sebastian versus the Ogre. Not all knights are indifferent to the plight of the common folk, and Ser Yael, one such earthbound warrior, wants a word with you. Adventurer, I hear you like a good hunt. The common folk tell me they have lost a good many of their animals to an ogre. Their petitions have come to naught, and so they come to me, and I, in turn, come to you. We must needs have a decoy for this hunt, but I would not ask the folk to risk more of their livelihood. Let us use mine own beloved Sebastian to lure this ogre out into the open. Oh, here's my darling Caracol. A wise knight keeps her own source of wool. Yes, Sebastian has clothed me since I came to this camp, and will some day feed me too, no doubt. But today you'll return him to me, safe and sound. Yes, yes. Get down. All right, but she is not the only knight in need. Let's go. Go this way. I think... Yes, I think that one's up on the wall, which is fine because we've got to go this way anyway. Let us head. Belmont. Too many enemies. Sharp of eyes and broad of smile, Belmont is a hard man to resist when he has a request, and he appears to have one now. Well met, sister in drudgery. I'm a sellsword myself, but I doubt this lot here rates that any higher than any adventurers. But I can't complain. I have 3 squares and clean straw enough to sleep in, even if I moil all day for it. Any road, though I'd share some of the work with you today. I thought I'd share some of the work with you today. A wagon bound for House for Tomps broke its wheel shaft on the way and sent word they'd be a half day late. Ain't showed up yet. They're on the east road. Those legs of yours won't find it too far. I've got my own donkey work to see to, but we'll have a mug of something when you return. Yeah, and no doubt you'll get me to pay for it. Right, let's go find this quest on the wall. I know, they make me run everywhere, these guys. This was so much easier when I had a bird that could fly. I just haven't worked out how to do that again. I should probably look it up. I know, you keep telling me. Well, if you're like me and you don't have a bird that knows how to fly, this is how it goes. A thuriwa. A thuriwa? Yeah, I think it's one. Or O. Dark and stormy night. A thuriwa is eager to ask a service on a cold and windy night. Truth is, I used to be galled when I pulled fire duty, but I've come to thank the lucky stars. In Coerthas, dull and warm beats dull and cold any time. I've no complaints about the warmth, to be certain. We're short-handed here, though, so dim have our lights grown. 'Tis no wonder a patrol mistook the wisp for a stronghold. The north wind blows hard tonight. Will you patrol the braziers and light those that are dark? Oh, listen to that shriek. Sometimes I swear that the very climes have declared war against us. Here, take this bit of live coal to light the braziers with. Alrighty, let's go find the dim braziers. I don't think there's any up here. No, that looks very much like a dead end. Ooh, okay, maybe not. These guys look frozen. Well, okay, let's not go that way because our braziers aren't in here. Alrighty, back this way. Braziers. Containers usually on stands that hold fire and coals. Not to be confused with braziers, which are entirely different. Oh man, now we have to go I think it must all be down. There's a little arrow. If you look in the middle of the mini map, you'll see there's like a little down arrow in the middle of the orange circle, which does mean I should have gone down the stairs. And here we are, some nice dim braziers. We have 5 of them to find and light. Away we go. 1 coal per brazier. Like big fiery candlesticks. There you go. Two. Alright, let's see if we can spot them from the walls because I'm being lazy. Don't seem to be any down there. Alright, I think they probably are down there, but I'm just going to toddle up here and see if there's one hiding. You never know your luck in a big city. Right. Then again, you might just find a blank piece of wall. These boys look like they need some warmth, though. I mean, there's no fire in there. They need a brazier of their own, I think. Aha, there's one. Alright, I was going to just jump over the edge, but maybe that was a bad idea. Looks like my budgie has said, this is too cold for me. That's too bad, bird. You got feathers. Let's go. I know, he's like, what? No. Come on. Let's light this one. And then we'll go this way. Ah, I see the last 2 down here. Alright, so we could go and turn this in. Or I could just head on out and get the other things done. Depending on where they are, that's probably what we'll end up doing. Well, let's go this way. She definitely needs longer leg coverings. Right, we have lit the braziers. Alrighty, so if we have a look, we have Dead is Dead, Too Many Enemies, the Talk of Coerthas. Why am I going out this door? Okay, let's go back. We'll do the Talk of Coerthas. I know, I'm going to fill my screen with ticks. What do you guys call them? Check marks. Sorry, what did the Americans call them? Check marks. Australia, we call that a tick. Tick and flick. Alright. Lady Nin. Why, hello, good madam. What's that? An airship? An airship, you say? I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one of House Fortomps does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become of young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Heilenard have been found guilty of heresy in recent days. In recent days, my lady? Don't you think that's a little suspicious? Alright, I think that next quest we can see is up the stairs. I know, up the stairs, down the stairs. Du Chenault. Papa do preach. Du Chenault would prevail upon a passing adventurer to search for his wayward daughter. That daughter of mine, when she has a mind to do a thing, there's no stopping her. She's gone off to the Weeping Saint alone. I've told her time and again it's not safe with all the unbelievers about. You're one of those fearless, fire-breathing adventurers, aren't you? Normally I tell you to stay away from my fine, high-spirited lass, but right now I bid you to go in hot pursuit into the Weeping Saint and bring her back safe and sound. Sure thing, I can do that for you. Whoops. Round the corner. And down the hall. And out the gate. What? Let's have a look. Alright, there's one just outside the door that we probably can do on the way to everything else. Let's go. Sebastian, what are you doing over here? Hi. Oh, I've got to collect him, of course, before I can use him as bait. Come along, Sebastian. This will be fun. I know, his definition of fun and mine may be two different things. Let's go this way. We're slaying some wolf pups. Get him, bird. We got this. It's nice having your own personal tank. What? What do you mean that's my bird, not a tank? Oh, fine. Don't tell him that, okay? He's under the impression he's more. Here we go. This looks ominous. Budgie, are you with me? Alright. Let's get ready for the hostile presences. Flipped it. An Ixali war cry rends the air. Oh no. It looks like he's lost some good friends, unfortunately. That one has an axe. Who gave that bird an axe? And this one, what is that about? What's that? Evasion is enhanced. Well, that's not going to do him much when we back him up against the wagon and murder him. There we go. Oh no. Find the wagon and dispatch any foes. That's that done. Let's have a look at this. Alright, I've got Sebastian versus the Ogre. We might as well toddle over this way and get that one out done. It's nice, you can do like a little arc to get the adventures done. There's probably, is that a fate? I can see a blue arrow on my screen. Oh yeah, but it's all the way over there. And I've got all my fates done. We're at level 55 too. How did we manage that? Alright, so that should be a wolf pup. I need to kind of get those. He's calling for help. He's not in range, you say. Now he is. Get him, Budgie. Oh, and it asked for an ice sprite, man, and here I was hoping that it had asked for a another wolf, because that would have made my life a ton easier. I need to get 4 of these things. Right, that's 2. And 3. We'll head on up here. There's my destination. A bound caracal. I know, he is not going to like me for this, and I'm not going to tell him it was his mistress who suggested it. Tether Sebastian to the decoy spot. Poor Sebastian. We'll go hide behind this rock. Just as soon as I get rid of this snow wolf pup, because I don't think it's going to leave me alone. Alright. Oh, good. That is, 4. Alright, waiting for an ogre. Oh, no you don't. You do not get to eat mutton more, ogre. Sebastian, come over here. Oop. Very good. So basically what I was trying to do was turn him away from the sheep. So that we didn't hurt Sebastian with those area attacks. Alrighty. You loose Sebastian from his bonds. Leave him be, and he'll make his own way back. Leave him be, or he's going to bite you for putting him in danger. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We have to go that way, don't we? Yep. Alright, so now for the longest part of our questing. Up this way. So we've completed 4 of the 5 quests we've picked up. We've just got this one here to do. Those ogres don't look too friendly, do they? Actually, probably the last thing you want to see is a friendly ogre, because I reckon that would be the last thing you saw. Just before he put you in his stew pot, telling you it was a sauna or a spa. No ogres that friendly. Alrighty, speaking of ogres that aren't that friendly, this one looks like great practice. Let's take it out. And I don't mean for dinner and dancing. Not that kind of ogre, I hear you. Oh, well done, Fluffy. Alrighty, now I see 2 more down here in this cave. I'm just wondering where Mr. Duchesnel's daughter is right up in the back of the cage. All right. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to get rid of those two. If you were of a level less than 10 above them, they would be bothering you. Duchesnel's daughter, how can I help you? My father sent you to fetch me back. My, he must be overstrung. He usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that I must have blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that war ends before I'm old and grey? Still, I'm not insensate to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows, you may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. Wow. Yeah, her dad's worried for pretty good reason. Now, do I need to go investigate the area? A suspicious fellow. Well, let's go speak with him. What truck? Have I with you or you with me, huh? All may partake of the saints' tears, or do you not believe that I am worthy? I am. I know what you're thinking, adventure woman, I do. You're as transparent as that water, the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. Find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. I see. Let's investigate the area then. A dull knife. Why would a knight have a dull knife? Show the knife to Duchesnel's daughter. Knights, any knight worth their salt is going to keep their weapons sharp. Any knight too lazy to do that probably has a squire that will keep their weapons sharp. What's wrong? And what is that you have in your hand? It's a dull knife. 'Tis no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I have somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead forthwith. I'm not easy in my mind. Kind adventurer, you'd do best not to linger. All right. Takes a dull knife for her to see any sense. Oh no, you're too stupid. No one would dare do anything in here. Uh-huh. Well, what about this then? Oh my, really, you might have a point. Um, I know. It's been a long day. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get these turned in. Have we managed to do our story quest yet? No. All right, but we do need to pass through Camp Dragonhead. Why am I running? Why? Why am I running when I can just grab this and go to Camp Dragonhead? It's just so much easier this way. There's nothing to do on the way in, so we might as well just go straight there. All right, let's start with Papa. Okay, why don't we start with Belmont? Poor Belmont. He gets us to do so many errands, this man. Hi. You made good time? What news? Ixal? Got them all, huh? Poor sods. I tell you, the high and mighty round these parts don't even see in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know of what I speak. All manner of nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men, but that's neither here nor there for them. Ain't nothing to me either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming west to offer my services was mayhap less wise than I thought. This is a chill that even a bowl of muntai soup won't cure. Oh, to be in Gridania again. I hear you, my friend. It's nice and warm under the trees. Oh, really, Belmont? Now you're just taking advantage. The forest for the trees. Belmont affects a sellsword cynicism, but the god's quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he will hire one himself. I hail from Gridania, Desert Sister. Fighting Ixal is what we do there. but I sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those shite birds, and they're up to something. There's nothing I can go to my employer with, it's just a feeling. But whenever I get this feeling in the Twelves Wood, nothing got done, something bad bit us on the arse. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It ill becomes a sellsword to part with his own gill in this manner. But will you enter the Ixali lair to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? Oh, just enter the Ixali lair, he says. Oh, I'm guessing he wasn't a scout when he was in the archers in Gridania. I see. What sort of godsbow are you? A smart one. Which is why I'm a sellsword and still alive. Okay, I get you. I get you, Belmont. Alrighty, where are we? To Chenault. I thank you for her safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed at the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. Oh, you think Man, you are such an ungrateful beggar. Here. A strangely furtive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl and armed in a holy place. It may well be an unbeliever, but for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood who eschews the seclusion that is her due makes an excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she is born to. I will keep her safe, from a distance mayhap, but safe. Oh, what any dad tries. Some get it more right than others. Most try their best. Let's go. We might as well get this duty up on the wall out of the way, I think. I know, it's a pain in the neck, this one, but that's okay. More XP is good XP. I know, we could level faster going through dungeons, but then there would be these marks on my map that would drive me crackers. So I might as well get them done. And if I'm going to run more than one job like I'm planning to, let's keep them there. Just run them through. All done? Come closer to the fire. You look a mite blue. It gladdens my heart to know that all the braziers are lit tonight, giving freely of their light and warmth. Yes, dull and warm and of some import. And as I've said, I've no complaints about the warmth. Not a one. All right. We're also getting a little bit of gil out of this, which is going to help us when we want to upgrade our gear before we earn the gear from the quests. I know, I can't just jump over the edge either. I mean, I could be lazy and just follow, run the dungeons, get some gear, or I could just do it this way. Also, I can afford healing potions this way too. They're kind of handy. Just a bit. Alright, where did we find... did we find one up here? Hang on. No. Let's go... Oh, that's right. 2 in here. Alrighty. Let Yael know. Her sheep is on its way back. Ah, there you are. And let us toast to a job well done. I've just finished brushing Sebastian. He'll get some squash with his hay tonight. Corentio spoke highly of you, and he's right, I think. There's much to be said of a woman who's sworn not to a master but to her work. With adventurers, one need only speak the end, and they devise their own means. This is so true. And smart people look after them well. From that smug look on your face, I'd say there are 4 fewer wolves in Coerthas today. Show me the pelts and complete your triumph. These are they. See you the markings here? With these hell-pups gone, all our people shall breathe easier. How near it is that we scorn death in the maws of a ravening beast. These men died in battle as surely as any on the dragon pyre. When knights are thin upon the ground, it is the lowly of the house who suffer, grooms and washers, porters and yeomen. Our house patches with adventurers, whatever is threadbare, but... Some of the other high houses continue to bar the gates against outlanders altogether, or to treat them with such disdain that any service they accept must surely bear a taint. Honour is in how justly we treat others who serve the cause alongside us, in life and in death. Out of honour flows all that makes a man of a boy, a woman of a girl. Surely when we meet Haloni in the afterlife, 'tis honour she judges, not pride. Wow, Carentio. Don't light my fire. Ser Carentio wishes to discuss with you the latest difficulties at Dragonhead. A word, if I may. Have you the inclination to undertake another commission? I would not ask if you did not look rested and refreshed. Mate, I'm still covered in wolf blood, but anyway, you may have heard whispers of it, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard and wandered into the ogre's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive, and the sawbones have been carving all manner of bits off those that did. They mistook Will of the Wykes for the light of the camp and were lured to the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves thus. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to the ogre's belly and dispatch those Wykes? I surely will. But first, I have an important job for Lord Rochefort. And the rest is kind of the other way. Alrighty. Okay, so this is where those two are. We need to get down to... Oh boy. Bird, where are you? Let's go for a run. Alright, off we go. There are 2 story quests down here. Speak with Crevelin and speak with Fullermont. Okay. In the little hut things, in the bunkers. Aha. Crevelin. Haloni, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Rochefort? I want to help you, truly I do. But these accusations of heresy have thrown House Helenart into chaos. Right now we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. I understand. Let me help you. Okay, so it's not the one on top. It must be this one down here. A feral croc. Not interested in me? Could I look too tough to chew? Haha. And it's right, I would give it indigestion right before I killed it. Okay. There we go. Where are we at? There's a door in here. I am in the wrong hut, aren't I? Yes, I am. I know, I was following my map and then I made an assumption. You know what they do? They make an ass out of you, M.E. Alright, we'll just jog down to the gate. Look, if the bird could fly, I would go over the fence, but seeing as it can't, we'll use the gate, like a civilized person. First at Castrol Observatory. Whoa. Right. Okay, the little arrow on that quest says I must go up, so let's find some stairs. Or, you know, we could just run up this snowdrift. No, the game says use the stairs, you lazy adventurer. Yeah. Alright. These are actually a set of stairs here we can use. It's the wrong set. Right, I need to find these. Sigh. Why must you make your observatorium so hard to, you know, navigate? Why can it not just be a I mean, what? Okay, all right. I know some of you are like, and why must you just not, you know, look? And your eyes are painted on. Yes, shush. Here we go. We ran right past it. Of course we did. Let's see how we go. Okay, that's my battle warden. Oh no. No, not the tower and the stairs again. Yes, the tower and the stairs. Alright, fine. Let's see if I can manage to navigate my way up them without falling off them. Whoops. Nearly fell off them. Haha. And again. Lord Fullamore. No, not you, Fluffy. I gather you've been busy since last we spoke. Lord Horshafant's missive was positively glowing. But if you think that his endorsement has caused me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Horshafant wishes to waste his day chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he's truly blind to the present state of affairs. No, I think he sees the present state of affairs quite clearly, sir, but, that's okay. Let's not waste time convincing someone who... It won't matter what you say. You could present evidence right in front of him, and he would just find a way to tell you it was false. No, 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 don't fall off that. Yep, there we go. Almost fell. I know. I don't know why I find it so hard to navigate these. I'm using mouse and keyboard. I'm better than I was, but oh, so much. All right. Our next part of our quest is report to Lord Hoshafont. Of course it is. We're not running all the way back there. We're going to use this this big giant gem thing to get back to where we need to go. All right, and then I think before we report to him, seeing as we've got 2 other things to report in that area, let's grab the budgie. Come on, budgie. All right, we're going to go and invade an Ixali camp because we can. Okay, that is why. I just need to remember which gate to leave through. That one, radio. And we're also going to go and do what? Slay the will of the wikes in the ogre's belly. Alright, let me just find an ogre. I'll tell you what, I don't know why we're worried about them if the ogres have already eaten them, but that's the way it falls. It is possible it's just a big cave. And why would you call a cave the ogre's belly? Well, because there are ogres in the belly of the cave. Alright, the problem is, of course, I just can't remember where the ogre's belly is. I should probably look at my map. Okay, don't go down there. That's not the space you're looking for. Don't go down there. That is also not the space you're looking for. Oh, that's right. We had to go this way. All right. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is irritate some birdmen. If they irritate us, if we don't have to, we won't. Search the Ixali lair for clues. Uh-oh. I know, I'm hitting my move keys instead of my, It's a day for it, isn't it? Oops, don't stand right there. You stood right there, didn't you? You did. Okay, now that... Let me just grab my map. Ah, okay, I think I know what that means. I think it means I need to actually... Alright, let's deal with this one first. We need to search the Ixali lair for clues, and then I think we need to go down. Alright, maybe we just need to go down to start with. Doopy-doopy-doo. Because there is another entrance up the top here. I probably needed to go high. Yeah. Alright, so I got you. No shortcutting my way through the Ixali lair. Maybe feed my bird before he disappears. He's got about 3 more minutes. I'm being... Oh, look, let's just give him extra. He's fine. 33 minutes. There we go. I know I'm navigating by mini-map at the same time as I'm trying to navigate by my screen. It's working okay. The level 39 Taurus will leave us alone for the minute. It's going to hide its head in a wall because apparently if it can't see us, we can't see it. You know, I had a big dog that actually thought the same thing. She'd stick her head under the couch if she'd done something she shouldn't have, like raid the bin. And, alright, that's what else we want in here. It's going to get a Taurus to help. We'll just keep half an eye on the Taurus. Right up until we need to smash him, and then we'll keep a fuller eye on him. That is why. Leave my bird alone. Alright. Each one is paired with a Taurus. That is just so annoying. Of course, this is because I'm over the level. If you're more of the level for this, you'll have more battles to start with anyway, but you'll just be facing the one when you select it. Alrighty, and down we go again. I know, I nearly ignored the Taurus. And because we've killed so many Will of the Wikes on the way down, we've almost completed that mission. See, he's got no one to call on. That's good. Just grab him and take him out. And we're not going to run all the way back. We are going to just use the thing. I don't know if we can actually get out this way. Now I'm curious. Let me just jog to the end of the tunnel. Huh. I think we could probably just jog along the bottom here. Yeah, and we would end up in this chasm that we were going around instead of down. Or we would find a nasty drop. Fine, whatever. Let's teleport back. Sometimes it's worth your while to just explore the things and see what you can find. Alrighty, venturing out of Camp Dragonhead is what we're doing. As well as getting lost in Camp Dragonhead. What? Alright, let's go and deliver this. That's right, we had Belmont. What news, sister? What is it that you carry? I found you some logs. This is Black Yew from the North Shroud, unknown in Coerthas. The exile make of it living blinds and walls, but the yew being slow to grow, why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the exile mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with dragons, the birdmen are stealing this patch of Coerthas right from under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the Ixal will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war, and though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as it is. Again, Belmont? All right, what do you need? Stand and Quiver. Ah, yeah. Belmont requires your service, and his air of command is hard to resist. The Ixal are moving into Coerthas in a lasting way. It's no small task to bring those logs from the Twelveswood this far west. They must be using their cursed balloons, those shite birds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground of Coerthas. We need to hit them now before this settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give a swive till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isidorel. We fought together in the Quiver. Once. His levies garrisoned at Fulgord Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this manner, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It goads me that the Ixal are waltzing into Coerthas right under my nose. Alright, you can take the man out of the military, but very hard to take the military out of the man or the woman. Let's go. We've got one more to deliver. Two more to deliver. Let's get the less important one done. Corantio. Back so soon and with full success? Those wikes never knew what struck them, I'll wager. By Haloni, it is good to have something go well. Ah, forgive my outburst. It's been a difficult week, moon, some longer span of time. Like a siege, though none exists, and man cannot live in a constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. All right, and he's run out of tasks, so hopefully he's happier. Lord Horchefant, by your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Indeed. All right. Oh, we leveled? Oh my goodness, we did too. Well, guys, before we pick up the next story quest from Lord Horchefant, I am going to leave you there. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will check you later. Take care out there.